another video and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy today's look. This is the look I created. It's a winter wonder look with a lot of glitter and a lot of eyeliner and a lot of other stuff, and it did not go perfectly, but I do hope you will enjoy this video. Please remember to subscribe if you do like this video, or give it a thumbs up, or even leave a comment, and that would make me very happy. Alright, let's get into the video. So let's start creating a winter wonder look. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. The plan is to use a lot of glitter today, so that's why I'm starting with the eyes. And then also we're going to use black. Now I'm using this very old drugstore eyeliner in black. I would prefer a creamier one, but I don't have one at the moment, so this will do. Because we're going to carve out a wing with this, and then we're going to add the black shadow to make it a little bit more intense, but this will make sure it's nice and precise. Let me zoom you in a little bit. So first I'm trying to figure out where the point of the wing should be, and we're not doing that like this because then it will probably be too low because of my hooded eyes. So I think it should be around there. Making sure they're even. This is about as even as I can get it. And then you see it's actually a lot higher than you would think. And I'm also drawing a line starting at halfway above the lashes. This is really tricky with just one hand. Let's see if I can do like this. There, I think that's a nice thick wing. I'll do the other side and then we'll come back. So these are my wings, and now we're also going to connect it a little bit underneath the lash line, just in the outer part, and connecting it like this. And don't worry if it's not exactly precise, we're going to blend it out and it'll come together in the end. I think they're not completely even. Now I'm taking a small brush and I'm going to blend out the edges just a little bit. Blending it out will make the wing a little bit bigger, so make sure you don't start out too big, because then it'll just be crazy. So this takes a little time, and I'll admit I can use some practice on this front as well, but I just wanted to show you something I've learned lately. And I really like this look, especially when it's all filled in with the eyeshadow. I think it looks nice. So this is the base for the eyeshadow, and now we're going to start off with the darkest color, which is black. Now we're going to build it up to a grey and then a white. And for this I'm using the Viseart Chroma palette from the Theory series. This has a nice matte black, a matte grey and a matte white, which we're all going to use, but for the shimmer we're going to use something else, I think. I'm using the other side of this brush, which has a little bit of a tapered end. And with this we're going to fill in where we put the liner, focusing it mainly on the outside. See how nice and intense that gets? So with the black eyeshadow, you kind of follow the shape you first made before you blended it out. You see, because of my hooded eyes, it did transfer a little bit over there. We're going to ignore that. We're going to put something lighter on top of that. So as a guideline, just do what you originally drew and then it'll be nice and blended out. Now let's switch into a gray. I'm going to use this small pencil brush and I'm going into the gray color. And I'm just following the same line but going a little bit further towards the nose. So I'm putting this on most of my lid, basically covering the part that was transferred. So now we pretty much have a straight line like this and a diagonal line or a bit of a bow like this. And that's the shape we want. Finally, I'm using this more precise packing brush and I'm going into the white and let's see how pigmented it really is. I'm really packing it on. Okay, so I don't think this is working well enough, but let's see. The main goal is to make this inner part here very bright. So I really had to layer it quite a bit, but it did work. It did give me that brightening effect in the inner corner. And I do like this. So now finally I'm taking this other more blendy brush and I'm going to blend out the edges. Just making them a little bit softer on the upper part of the eye. And you could leave it like this. This is a nice matte look, I think. You could go over the black here a little bit. In fact, let's do that. Let's take the pencil brush and go into the black and intensify this outer corner of the wing just a little bit. And then also going into the gray again. Just making it a little bit less muddy. There! Now I think it's nice. Now I want to add some glitter and I want to add some white liner. And I'm going to start with the last one because a liner on top of glitter is always very, very tricky. So I don't have a white eyeliner, but I do have this white liquid lipstick by Jeffree Star, which is a little bit too white on its own. It's a pretty cool effect, but still, it's a little much. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. And then go into a cleaner version of the same liner brush. And I'm going to make a line near the lash line to give it that nice wintry effect. And you probably have to go over this one quite a lot because it will become a little bit gray. Okay, so it went a little bit too big, I think. I'm not sure I like this. I think we're going to put the glitter on. Oh, wait, it's transferring like crazy. No, this was not a success. You see? I hate it. Let's see if we can fix it. But first, I'm going to copy this on the other eye. Okay, so this side turned out a little bit better, but I think we're going to need a second coat. Let's see if we can salvage this. By the way, I'm cleaning my brush on my hand every time I've used it on my eyes, because otherwise the white will just get gray very fast. So now I'm taking some clean white and I'm going to build it up. And then I'll fix it with eyeshadow later. So, like this. Wait for it to dry. Now I'm taking the pencil brush again and I'm going into the gray. And let's see if we can cover up. Ah, yes, it does cover up again. So maybe if you also have hooded eyes, make sure the liner has dried completely before opening your eyes. It shouldn't take too long. So this is the effect with the liner. I'm still not convinced. But instead of glitter, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to take this brush again, clean it up again. And I'm going into the white from the Viseart palette. And I'm going to put that over the white liner. Yes, that's a lot better. That's the effect I wanted. I think that's okay. Now let's add some glitter. I have two options here. I have this silvery one and this blue purpley one. And I think I'm going to go with the blue purpley one. And I'm going to put it, no wait, then I should use the silvery one. I'm going to put it at the inner part of the eye. So I picked my NYX glitter primer and I'm going to put this again on the back of my hand. And I'm taking this brush just so I can be a bit more precise with the application. And I'm putting this right here at the inner half of the lid, over top of everything. Tapering it out just a little bit on top of the gray. And then with the same brush, I'm taking some of this silver glitter and I'm pressing it on there. Then when there's less on the brush, I'm putting it on the outside of where I put the glitter primer, just to make a smooth transition. There, I think that looks pretty nice. Now to finish up the eyes, all we have to do is put something in the inner corner. And I think I have just the thing. I'm going to take this precise brush and I'm going into my Benefit Cookie highlighter, which is nice and bright. There! Now just to add some mascara and some lashes, maybe some white in the lower lash line, and then this is done. So this is the eye look all done. Now I'm going to put on some foundation and other face makeup, and then I think this will really come together. But for now, let's do a small close-up. I think the lashes really made it a lot more cohesive. Now let me speed through the process of applying my face makeup and I'll be right back. Beige, I should say, lip liner from Chanel. And then I'm finishing it up with the Live It Up lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury that I recently received for Christmas. And there, that's the look all done. I went a little bit heavy on the eyebrows and I think it's a little bit much with the eyeshadow, but maybe you can look past that. I think this is a nice look, a nice winter wonder look, if you will. That was the plan at least. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you do enjoyed this look. Everything will be listed down below and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!